Hi, this is Francisco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com, and on the line of understanding guys, we are now going to check a very specific question. Why doesn't he call back? Imagine that you had this great date with this man, with this guy, and after this date, you suddenly don't hear about him, right? He might not call back for a whole week, maybe 2 weeks, or not at all. And you wonder really what's going on. So as soon as you had this date with him, you probably think, okay, well, let's call him. Let's tell him that I really enjoy this time with him and that I want to see him again. Now, if he doesn't follow up on that, if he doesn't actually initiate the contact, if he doesn't actually feel like he wants to be with you, you might question it. He might say things like, well, you know, I had a great time. I really care for you. It was wonderful meeting you. You know, the connection was excellent, and still you see him not taking steps. What does it mean? I have to be clear with you. I have to be really honest. What it means is that he's not as interested in you as he says he is. Very often a guy will say certain words. He will say things like, I really want to be with you. I really like what we share. But at the same time, he will do things which are quite different to what he says. So what you have to remember is that actions talk much more clearly and more loudly than words. If he says something and then does something else, you have to follow his actions and understand that his actions are the real sign. This is what he's doing and this is what he means. So if he doesn't call you back, if he doesn't respond to your text messages, or if he doesn't email you back, it means just one thing. It means that he's not that interested into having a relationship right now. And maybe, you know, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with you. Maybe he's worried with work. Maybe he's not, you know, his mind is not available. Maybe he is stressed by other things. Maybe he's still out of a relationship, out of a recent relationship and still recovering from it. There can be dozens of reasons why a guy is not going to engage into a relationship at a given moment. And maybe lots of those reasons had nothing to do with you. So don't blame yourself. Don't think that, you know, it's a bad thing. If you feel that it's a form of rejection, and I'm sure you feel it that way a little bit, the goal is really to understand how to deal with it and how to overcome this feeling of rejection and keep on going and start dating straight away other guys, establish new connections, follow up on the connections that you already had. This is the whole point and the whole idea. If you feel this as a rejection, then take steps really to start dating somebody else, you know, straight away. Because if you wait, simply you wait for him to take steps, most of the times you can be very, very disappointed. So check a couple of times. Yes, it's okay to initiate the contact. It's okay to tell him, you know, to send him a quick message to see if he's open for another date. It's okay for you to initiate it. Now, if he doesn't get back to you, if he doesn't answer, take this as a sign that he's not interested. He's saying, no thanks, I want to move on or do something else. And you have to be really, really smart with the dating world, because sometimes the guy is going to say something and then act in a different way. And you have to understand that. If you don't want to get stuck and really get fixed on a guy simply because he said he liked you, but in fact, through his actions, he's telling you something else, then you have to be really smart and be able to step back, get back whatever emotions you invested in him and reinvest them into your dating world, into your dating life, in other guys who will be open to dating you and giving you you know, another sense of validation. So if he doesn't call back, or if he doesn't initiate the contact, it often means that he's not that interested. So step back, really step back, take your freedom back and consider yourself, yeah, 100% free and ready to go again on other dates. Okay? Take care for now and have a great day. Bye-bye.